Alright, we got Dire Marsh on deck here. And it's looking like we got started here in beautiful AI uplink. I can feel the...
Retrieving passphrase. No grave is eternal.
Thank you, Oni. So we're over here in AI uplink. I really like the red lights there. I can feel the cell regeneration happening. And it's looking like past me seeing the toasters there acting up for some fucking reason. So we decided to go the opposite direction, and off rip we got a self-res. Self-reses are always welcomed here, guys. So we're walking through here. This server room in AI uplink is, I know it's just one tone, one color here, but I love it. It has a cyberpunk futuristic type look, and it just beautifully illustrates how fucked up the situation was over here in Dire Marsh, because and we have the ticks, because look at all, oh my god, I cannot believe I just fired that shot there, just revealing my location. You know, first game of the day, guys, first game of the day. And for a second there, I thought I was triage. That's why I just did that grappling hook. But anyway, back to what I was saying, it just beautifully illustrates how fucked up the situation was. Because you gotta think, guys, this was, back in the heyday, this was a full-on production work area. And the fact that there's literal overgrowth here and fungi being just growing here shows like this place has not been maintained in a while. So over here in AI uplink, out here in the fucking open, with the beautiful sun rays just making me blind as fuck, there's a lot of toasters here. So the thing that I like to do is revert back to my rat-like tendencies here, you know, me being the tunnel rat king, and just crawl underneath here. And probably one of my favorite rat spots is right here, by the stairs here in AI uplink. You know, just tuck myself into this little corner here. No one has ever found me here yet, but you know, if you're watching this video, you probably will find me now. But usually in the heat of battle, if I get into some shit, I just hide in here, both human and NPC, AI enemies. So this is a great spot to just drone. And you guys know I have the premium package core here. You can see my flight time, 2 minutes. I've been hoarding all of my premium package cores here. In my inventory, or in my vault, I have like 18 premium cores. So it's looking like I didn't see anything in my drone. Utilized the full 2 minutes, and then I decide to move. So here we go. We're gonna start running here. Lizard Brain fully activated, and I use my grappling hook to perfectly grapple up here, and I hear a triage. It's kind of funny because I was flying around here for 2 minutes and I didn't even see this fool, but he must have been on one of the other adjacent POIs. There he is right there. The only reason why I didn't take the shot is I just didn't have enough ammo and he was too far. And he probably heard that. He probably heard me destroy the turrets and was probably thinking to himself like, oh shit, we just passed each other. Okay, so here we are in quarantine. I did not mean to do that. I wanted to be a little bit more slick about it, but I'm glad that there aren't that many toasters here in quarantine. So I'm gonna jump over here in this corner and just wait a little bit here, wait a beat,
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
and just go for it. There's the computer panel right there. Definitely check around for UESC toasters if you're gonna do this, but me, I just don't really give a fuck. Mainly because my vault is literally overflowing, and I truly don't care if I fucking die here and lose all my shit. Alright, so here we are in maintenance. So I have no idea where this UESC commander is. He's somewhere around here. I read online that to track him is about 100 meters. So I'm a little confused, like, where the fuck is he? So I'm over here on the roof. We can see the fog and the sun is just absolutely popping off this morning here.
Signal recall.
So you guys know in my last video I had so much trouble hitting that jump there. Turns out all you have to do is just climb and walk forward. There's no jumping needed. So I was unable to see the commander here, so I decided to just jump into the maintenance bay here. I found a rod. Thank God, I need more of those. I mean, I'm still trying to unlock some nodes here and there, but as far as like hard sweat grinding, the faction levels, I'm pretty much like, whatever. I'm over it. All I wanted was the premium package. So now the rest of the season is just going to be dedicated to just playing and overall upping my gunplay. Because season 2 is going to pop the fuck off with Dire Marsh. And what do you know? Turns out there's the commander right there, right below me. And I just decide to open fire. Just full on mag dump right on the commander. I decide to take out the ads here. So I'm wondering why Past Me did not enable my scope. But I don't know, for some reason the scope on the M77 it's not comfortable for me. I almost prefer the iron sights a lot of the time. So we downed the commander, and part of his loot is the UESC credentials. So now, you know, my heart is starting to pump here because I'm 2 of 3 of my in a single run contract. I hate in a single run contracts. Okay, so now that we're here back in AI Uplink, y'all know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna creep up here and go back to the rat spot, and what I'm gonna do is drone out the location for this UESC comms, because I have no idea where the fuck it is, and I'm not trying to run around and look for it. And it turns out I see the icon right there. Perfect. So I go to the rat spot here, I bust out my drone, and I go out and try to find it. And it's looking like it's on the very top there, fully exposed. You know, what else is new here in Marathon? I think maybe I wanted to try to do more reconnaissance, but I just decided to just go for it, up the stairs, and then up the ladder. The beautiful thing about having a drone, you can plan your route. So I'm just running for it, you know what I'm saying? Full lizard brain activated, IQ going down every second. Every time I get aggro, and there we go. Objective complete. And of course, some audio is playing, but, you know, this being a PvP, PvE type game, unfortunately,
Forced recall in 5
I
minutes.
was unable to listen to it, even though I wanted to. Because, like, the PvE and the story in this game is so fire, but, you know, like, for example, in Outpost, when you're in orientation, there's so many audio logs that you can listen to, but ain't nobody got time for that, and ain't nobody want to get shot listening to that. So, okay, not bad, not bad. Final exfil, not too far. 160 meters. We can get there in like 20 seconds. so I just full on just go in there. I almost jumped out the circle, oh my god. There we go, objective complete.
The comms you intercepted indicate a high degree of discord among UESC officials, in part thanks to your actions. This dysfunction will be beneficial to our organizational goals. Our records indicate the existence of colony-era financial reports that will help inform our earnings projections. We would like you to recover these reports. No doubt the UESC will soon escalate their retaliation efforts against runners. So time is of the essence.